Tamina recently responded to Cardi B, so we'll see what's going on there. We'll also see what's going on with Sasha Banks and Bayley, and the WWE and AEW crossover cameo appearances. Let's start things off with Cardi B and her recent mention of the Snuka family in WWE. In Cardi B's latest new single, her verse contains a clever bar about WWE legend Jimmy Superfly Snuka. Over the last few years, Cardi B has made it clear that she used to be a big WWE fan and grew up mostly on the Ruthless Aggression era. There's been rumors and reports for a couple of years now that Cardi B has been on the top of the list for WWE when it comes to celebrity collaborations. Sure, they had Bad Bunny, they now have Logan Paul, but they still want Cardi B. As crazy as it is, WWE actually booked Cardi B's husband, Offset, for a WWE appearance before they could book her. Offset appeared at WWE Day 1 with the rest of Migos. Some thought maybe we could have got a little Cardi B cameo at that event, but it never happened. Cardi B has also answered several fans on Twitter that asked if she would accept the opportunity to appear for WWE, and she said she absolutely would if McMahon cut the check. WWE even used Cardi B's song Up as the main theme song for SummerSlam 2021, and that gesture by WWE also made fans wonder if an official collaboration between Cardi B and WWE was on the way, but nothing has happened ever since. Cardi found herself back in wrestling-related headlines this week after mentioning a line on her song about coming off the top rope and being Superfly like Jimmy Snuka. She took to Twitter and said that she wondered if the new generation of fans would understand the reference, since Jimmy Snuka was before her time, and before the time of many of her younger fans. One superstar who fully understood the reference more than anyone else is Tamina Snuka, daughter of Jimmy Snuka. Tamina quoted Cardi B's tweet and showed appreciation to her for mentioning her father. Tamina had this to say in response to Cardi, quote, "I know who you're talking about," end quote. The song just came out, but it's already making waves and features Kanye West and Lil Durk. So Cardi mentioning a WWE legend on a very big platform with this huge hit single. As far as the latest with Cardi B and collaborations with WWE, will we ever see it? There's been no news lately about the collaboration coming to light. A lot of fans are mixed to the idea, but there's no denying that Cardi B would be bringing in millions and millions of eyes with her to a WWE appearance. Her appearances on a WWE show would be covered by every massive outlet, and her fan base would be tuning in as well. So WWE would most definitely benefit from having her on WWE television for any amount of time. But that's the latest with Cardi B and her WWE references. Sasha Banks and Bayley's work together in WWE from their days in NXT all the way to their storyline in 2020 was some of the best work that the women's division has seen in recent memory. WWE fans were pleasantly surprised to see Sasha Banks and Bayley reunite recently over the weekend. Sasha Banks and Bayley spent some time in DisneyWorld's Epcot amusement park and were spotted by a young fan. Sasha Banks and Bayley posed with the fan right in front of Epcot's iconic Spaceship Earth ride. Sasha Banks and Bayley were spotted getting IV therapy in Orlando, Florida. So it was great to see the former women's tag team champions reuniting and spending time with each other outside of the ring. As far as the latest with Bayley goes, new reports claim that Bayley has officially started prepping for a return to the ring. She's been out of action for a full year with a torn ACL, and it looks like she's finally ready to start training for a return. Reports claim that there's no current time frame for her return itself. All they know is that Bayley is officially getting ready for it. Another thing that will be important for when it comes to Bayley's return is what brand will she end up on? She's still a free agent, so they can bring her back on either brand. But as we've been seeing over the last few weeks, the brand split isn't really exclusive and strong as it once was a few years ago. Raw superstars and SmackDown superstars are now appearing on both shows. No one is truly exclusive to just one brand anymore. So no matter what brand Bayley returns to, it looks like there'll still be a lot of wiggle room with the lighter brand split rules for her to appear on both Raw and SmackDown. As far as an update for Sasha Banks goes, nothing has changed, and her entire status still remains as the biggest question mark in current day WWE. Some are saying she's released, some are saying she's still on the roster. It's still a big mess that no one knows about, so not much has changed there in that sense. But it was still great to see Sasha and Bayley reunited. John Cena's 20th anniversary celebration night on Raw quietly featured one of WWE and AEW's first ever collaborations with each other. In order to celebrate the career of John Cena to the fullest, WWE wanted former superstars like Bryan Danielson, The Big Show, Chris Jericho, and more to appear on Raw for a quick cameo appearance to talk about John Cena's career. Fans were pleasantly surprised to see current AEW stars featured on Raw for these quick John Cena cameos. So how did this little collaboration between WWE and AEW come about? Well, Tony Khan confirmed that WWE did directly reach out to him in regards to the Raw cameos, and he explained his thought process while speaking on the Battleground podcast. Quote, "When people ask for a reasonable favor, I'm a good Samaritan. There is no reason why you can't help people out. In this case, they're just trying to be a good Samaritan and do the right thing, to help out if you think it's a good cause. In this case, John Cena's 20th anniversary show. I think that's great. Sounded like a classy show. And WWE reached out to me personally and asked me if we would send in videos from some of the top stars. They asked me for videos from Chris Jericho, Paul White, Bryan Danielson, and Mark Henry. I'm not sure Mark Henry made the air, but I'm sure they had a lot of great videos, and I understood why they want him. I thought those were great wrestlers to ask for, and I had no problem with it. I also left it up to those wrestlers if they wanted to do it. I sent it to our head of HR, and she told them that they had to ask about this, and if they wanted to do the videos, it's fine with us. But it's up to them. They sent them in. That's how it happened. Based on what it was, John Cena's anniversary, even though WWE and AEW are competitive, it's a good time to be in the wrestling business and be one of those two national television companies. There are a lot of big things happening in wrestling, and there is no reason why we can't all just be decent people at the same time." End quote. So like Tony Khan said, there's two competitive companies that want to have the better product over each other, but when it comes to situations like this, to honor one of the biggest stars in the history of pro wrestling, it's very nice to see them putting everything to the side for a little bit and allowing this small crossover to take place in order to honor John Cena's 20 years in WWE. It's technically their first collaboration, but hopefully not the last time we see WWE and AEW work together. Hopefully we still get a little crossover like this sprinkled in across both of their programming in the future. WWE does have Cody Rhodes, so maybe in the future, if AEW asks for it, maybe Cody Rhodes could make a similar short cameo appearance like that. But it was just really great to see all those AEW star cameos on Raw. But what are your thoughts on today's stories? Leave your comments below. Don't forget to subscribe with all notifications on, and leave a like if you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, guys.